Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to United Team Talk. Another game coming thick and fast. It's Manchester United versus Newcastle. Sunday, is it 7 o'clock kickoff? I think. But yeah, man, here with the bro Jacks. Before we begin, guys, make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. It's a must-win game, but yeah, let's get straight into the video. Yeah, man, another game. Games just come thick and fast. We couldn't even celebrate the last game too tough. We just got to switch our attentions to the next game in the Prem. Obviously, midweek games. City beat Everton, which takes them 10 points clear at the top. I can't believe it's 10 points that quickly. Like just a couple games ago, it was like 5 points. Then it was, yeah, man. We've been on a bad run of form, but obviously, a win in the last game. Lovely goals from Bruno, James, and Rashford. But this ain't Sociedad. This is Newcastle. You know what they're gonna do. They're gonna sit back. It's gonna be a very difficult game. Probably be the same game like West Brom, where it's gonna be hard to break the lines. But yeah, man, how you feeling about the game,
bro? After a victory against Sociedad, I would want to say I feel confident. But I think the thing about Man United right now, is it's like I've gone into games excited and they've let me down, and I've gone into games not excited and then they turn up. So I really don't know how to feel about this game. I think I'm just gonna remain how I always remain and say, look, let's just take each game as it comes. We start, and I watch the game to see how we start the match, and then I kind of build my emotion from there. Right now, prior to the game, I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, with me, I'm a bit 50-50 because Newcastle, I was just on another stream like with some Newcastle fans, and looking at the table, they're actually 17th in the league, which is shocking.
That's bad.
They could actually go down, but they have decent players. Obviously, Saint Maximum always causes problems.
Baller.
You got Ryan Fraser, speed merchant. You got Almiron, which could be tricky. Obviously, Callum Wilson's out for this game, which is obviously we don't wish injury.
I'm pretty glad that he's away.
We don't wish injuring players, but it's a big boost for us. But United last game against West Brom, very, very disappointing draw. I mean that basically was like, what do we want to achieve this season? We can't beat West Brom and Sheffield. Now you've got Newcastle at home. I've always said Old Trafford this season's been, obviously in the last game we battered them. That's when Wan-Bissaka scored that banger. We backed them 4-1.
He's been feeling himself a bit. Last night just did a few tricks here and there.
Yeah, but this game is going to be totally different. I know Steve Bruce, he's just coming there to just park the bus. And with the injuries that we have now, it's like, what team, how are we going to break down this Newcastle team? Because I think Cavani's back. I think him and Van der Beek are in with a chance to start, be involved in the game. Rashford, we saw in the last game in the spacing behind, he was very dangerous. James had a good game. I don't think this is the game for James, but Ollie said he has the X factor, which I thought was a bit mad, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, Newcastle. What do you say, man? What you going? What you say?
Do you know what it is? Like I told you when we was watching the match with Sociedad, like from the beginning, I thought their manager got it totally wrong. Yeah, you're gonna come against Man United and play a highlight.
that's music to our ears.
that's you're playing right into our hands. You know, if anything, you should do the complete opposite, because we struggle to play against a low block, and I think we will struggle again against Newcastle. With Man United, it all depends on how early we score the goal. You know, and when a team scores, how early we equalize, because it seems like every team's scoring now. So you know, I think that's what makes me a bit nervous. Bruno is usually reliable, but unfortunately we just can't rely on Bruno to unlock teams. You know, we need something else. Unfortunately, Fred and Scott are not really doing much. And I think that's the issue. With James. No, this is not the game for James. This is not the game. If they're gonna play a low block, what's James gonna do? He's just gonna run run off the pitch. It doesn't make sense.
That's true. Speaking of Scott, obviously came off in the last game. I don't know if he was injured or He looks doubtful. So with the midfield, Pogba out, Van der Beek touch and go. It looks like we're really stuck with the team.
It's a bit
So
of a sticky one still.
yeah, and I'm very scared about because obviously Callum Wilson. They could start with Andy Carroll. His aerial threat with our centre backs is like every game now we concede. Like it's annoying, but they could cause us problems with the
Of
set pieces,
course,
especially,
I think any team could cause us problems with the defense that we have
and the
because
goalkeeper.
he's part of defense in my
Yeah,
opinion. So and that's what really makes me sad about Man United because I look at the defense and I say any team that plays against us can find a weakness in that defense, whether it's Maguire's pace, whether it's De Gea's inability to come out and be commanding, whether it's Lindelof's just not being strong enough. Um, it's really scary. So that's why we keep conceding because every time we concede, it's just another team taking advantage of one of our obvious weaknesses. And so, yeah, I don't see us keeping a clean sheet unless Bailly plays.
that I was about to comment to that. Like, but we know what this manager does. I don't want to keep going on to the
No,
manager
I
part.
don't mind that. I don't mind that. I told you when the criticism is due from. I don't know why he keeps playing Lindelof. I think that's quite stupid. I think Bailly is our best defender by far.
It's
Is
annoying.
I just can't understand why he doesn't play Bailly. Um, yeah, but.
Um, yeah, Bailly, he actually got assist in the last game.
Which one?
For James's goal. I just watched it back. I was thinking, that was a good pass.
But do you know what I've been watching him this particular season when he was back fit. And he was trying to do those Carrick type of passes. Like sometimes it's a bit off. Let's be honest, yeah. But he looks like he's trying to add something to his game, and I think he's actually decent on the ball anyway. So, oh man, a fit Bailly is just has to play for me, man.
He makes Maguire even look all right. So I don't know
Yeah.
what the coaching staff and the management team what they see.
It's cool, Jerry. Say Ole. I don't know what
No,
Ole
it's not
is.
Ole, but it might. Obviously, he picks the team, but surely all of them can't
Influence,
be in
yeah,
they can't be
in
all in
agreement.
agreement.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, he's the guy. Like
Nah.
Carrick, what is he doing? Like, I'm disappointed in Carrick. I can't lie.
I don't know. I don't think Carrick's got the personality to influence certain things. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you think we should go to a back five in some
Against
games?
Newcastle, nah.
No, just generally. I just had a thought with one of my friends the other day that maybe the fact that we're conceding so many goals, maybe we should go to a back five.
Back five, but then who's the wing backs? Obviously, you got Tellers on
Tellers.
one. That's what you're thinking about. We're right.
Yeah, it doesn't work because it doesn't work. Man.
Now, who's the free centre back? If you want to put Wan-Bissaka in the free,
Luke Shaw,
exactly. Luke Shaw's better in the free. So Wan-Bissaka as a wing back, nah, sorry.
Nah, it's disgusting, isn't it?
Never want to see that. Never want to see that.
Yeah, it's just. But regarding tomorrow,
Sunday.
Sorry, not tomorrow. Sunday. We're gonna go to the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Should we do it now?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. All right. So, the lineup I said against Real Sociedad when I wanted to see just one DM.
Yeah.
I want to see that, man. I want to see that. I want to see one DM play with Mata and
Matt only got like 3 minutes, which was surprising in the last game. So
Mata, I will play Mata. I'll play Mata and Bruno.
So for the viewers that are watching, just run through that team again. So they
So it was I mean, personally, Henderson's my goalkeeper. I'm done with De Gea. I've been done with De Gea, so he should leave the club, in my opinion. I've got Wan-Bissaka on the right, like standard. Then I've got Bay and Maguire centre backs, and then Luke Shaw left back. Obviously, last game I said Tellez, but standard Luke Shaw. And then in the midfield, I'm playing just one DM. I just want him to sit, and I'm going to tell Matic, don't cross the halfway line. Sit and do your job as a DM, and sometimes even make a back three, like he normally does, right? And then it's Mata and Bruno both playing attacking mid. Maybe Bruno can drop a bit central to make it more of as a centre mid, and then Mata more of an attacking mid. And then the front three chooses itself for me. Martial still doesn't get into my starting lineup. It's Rashford on the left, Cavani up top, and Greenwood on the right.
Yeah, I think Cavani will be back for this game, which is a huge boost. Obviously,
Mm.
Oli just come out just now saying that in contract talks to extend his contract for another year, which I think is good. But I hope we're in the window to look
Market.
for another striker. I
Yeah.
don't want it to be we got Cavani and we're
And
not
then that's
looking.
it. I
Yeah,
don't
that
trust these guys. I think
yeah,
that's the
same. I'm
mindset. I
scared.
don't trust these guys,
I'm
man.
shook. I'm
Uh,
shook. But yeah, shout out to Cavani, big boost for the team. So
yeah.
what you're leaving Fred out? I think Fred's unfortunate to get left out of that team, you know. Like
We
I
got
know
games, man. We got games.
he looked lively in the last game. I think
He always looks lively.
why can't he play that
No,
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 but
no, no.
there's one game I keep on referring to, the Sevilla game in the Europa League last year, where it was him, Pogba, and Bruno, and he looked good. I think
He
I
can
want to
do
give him
it.
more chances in that position.
I think he can do it. I just don't think he's a natural DM. So
Yeah, but we're playing Newcastle. Like I said, they're going to be sitting back, like it's going to be edge of their box, and we're just going to keep trying to break them down. So.
yeah. I mean, do you know what? Yeah, Fred. I don't think it will make a huge difference. The reason why I went with Matic is because he is a defensive midfielder, born and bred. You know,
Mm,
that's what he does. Whereas Fred, I'm not too sure. And you mentioned Newcastle's potential for Andy Carroll.
yeah,
You look at John Shelby, Andy Carroll, all these Newcastle players against Fred. They're bullying him, aren't they?
yeah,
So
but the pace. If they're playing like the phrases and the maximums, just speed merchants. Matic a bit slow, that.
he is a bit
So
slow. Then I guess that's what Wan-Bissaka is there for, and that's what Luke Shaw's there for. They're really quick, and that's why Bailly should play. If Wan-Bissaka, Bailey, and Luke Shaw play, they match the pace of those guys.
right, it's gonna be
Matic,
mad.
yeah. I know you're not a big fan of Matic.
No, I understand because I think even the last game he should have played, but
Mm.
I think Fred,
When is our next game? Thursday again.
we got Thursday again, yeah.
But it's a second leg, and really and truly, we don't need to be playing our best team in that thing. So
Yeah, so why not?
yeah,
Fred's one
yeah,
of
yeah.
our
Do you know what?
starters. Let Matic
He's
play in the.
one off. He is a starter.
He's the
Let's be
starter,
honest.
exactly.
Let's be honest. So, yeah, in that case, I don't think it's the worst decision to play him. But I just feel like that midfield three looks quite physically weak.
Yeah, because obviously them long stuff brothers. Obviously, remember last time he
Yeah,
scored, which
yeah.
was John Joshovi. I know you've always rated him.
Yeah, I think he's underrated. I feel like his issue is quite similar to Xhaka, that they can't cover ground and they're
Mm,
not really that agile. But I think it's just us like I say these crazy quotes sometimes and people look at me like what, but I think he's one of if not the best passer in the Premier League.
it's a
In
shout.
term, when I say that, I mean I don't know any player in the Premier League, maybe Pogba, that's got a wide range of passes like
Mm,
John Shelby, whether it's short, long, even the way he drives the ball, even the way when he's doing a pass that's kind of medium range, the way he drives it across the pitch, that he just skids off the pitch, bro. That thing that he's going to smash. The only other passer that I've seen that's got a very good kind of different range of passing. So I'm not talking like Kevin De Bruyne. I'm talking about like the Fabregases. Like Fabregas can do any type of pass.
yeah,
And I think John Shelby is that kind of player. So underrated and unfortunate to be at a team like Newcastle.
yeah, and obviously last game, Amad Diallo made his debut. He had some nice
He's
glimpses.
techie, man. He's techie.
I saw one video today him doing some couple keep uppies and
Sorry, was that with Twins AB?
yeah. I
Yeah, I
saw
saw
it
that.
and people were getting gassed. I get it, but I'm thinking,
I mean, no, most of my boys can do
yeah, I
that.
was thinking a lot of ballers can do what he's doing. Like even
Yeah, yeah.
Chris Smalling could do that, man.
No, hey,
No, listen, I've seen Chris
hey,
Smalling.
hey, hey, hey.
I've seen him like do keep ups with socks and some weird stuff. Like, but ballers are underrated, fam. Like,
No,
more,
I always say this. You don't know as professionals, they're cold, fam. Like,
I'm
and
saying.
they're athletes as well. So, when we see a fast footballer, they're fast. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah,
Oh.
another player, Rashford. I was going back and forth with my guy on Twitter, Osman. Shout out
Mm,
Osman. He was saying, yeah, I think you heard him when I was watching the watch along. He was on
yeah,
Rashford's back the whole game, and then I
yeah.
kept saying to him, although we say it when we're watching, his decision making is poor, but
Yeah.
he this season key, absolutely key
He-
for
He's
us.
he's he's the guy I look to. Him and Bruno. That's
Yeah,
two. Them two. I think with Rashford, he's frustrating.
very.
He's frustrating because he's got quite a bit of talent. Like, people talk about Mbappe. when it comes to pace, I feel Rashford can match Mbappe for pace. I
Can
know, I
be.
know it sounds a bit.
I think,
Rashford's fast,
yeah.
fam. Rashford is. I don't think he looks as explosive, but that's true. I don't know, but he's very very fast. And his dribbling is improved. I've recognized that. When I say improved, I mean he still runs with his head down, but he twines people like nowadays. I think his
Yeah.
decision making. I think he's trying to do it a bit too much, and I think he's trying to score the perfect goal too much in recent times. He needs to be more ruthless and just get the shots off. And when he shoots, rather than just focusing on getting on target, I think he needs to pick corners.
That's
I
true.
think he's more scared to miss the target than to just. I feel like he always just focuses. Let me just go on target. Let me just score the perfect goal, kind of thing. So
Yeah. Shout out Rick in the building, just joining us in the
what's
stream.
going on, G?
Obviously, Newcastle at home on Sunday. Just want to get your thoughts on the game. Obviously, we won the last game, but this is Newcastle. They're going to sit back, low block. You know how we do it against them teams. But yeah, what's your feeling towards the game, bro?
Very tricky game, man. I have no idea how he's gonna go. Hopefully, we do well, man. I'm hoping, man.
Are you hoping? But what do you think, though? Like,
I have no idea, bro, because systematically, we're not set up to beat these teams. So, if we win, it'll be a tight win. Or if we get an early goal, then the game kind of drops into our hands and we can blow them away, really. So we have to start quick, man. That's what I'm taking from this. If we start well, we get an early goal. Just like at if we get an early goal, then we'll win the game comfortably, I believe. But
That's exactly what I said.
if we concede the first goal, Jesus Christ.
That's exactly what I said.
it could be a long.
If we can see the first goal and we don't equalize quick enough, that's when it gets techie. That's when it gets techie. And
Even
then
then, though, because West Brom, they scored, we equalised first half, we got the whole second half, we still couldn't.
Trust me, bro. It's at least a draw, though. But
but we need to win, bro. I know the league. I know I've conceded the league 10 points clear City, but top four is the top
it's
four
techie.
race.
It's still techie.
It's on, fam. Like a lot of teams are playing each other. I think Aston Villa got Leicester, you got Arsenal, Man City, you got like everyone in and around are playing each other this week, so it could be a big week. So
you see my thing. Yeah, I don't play to draw. Like in the league, I don't like draws. I rather lose sometimes. I rather play to win and then concede a loss than to draw sometimes, because you could draw mathematically you draw 2 games, that's 2 points. You win one, you lose one, that's 3 points. It's better to win one than lose one. Do you know what I mean? All the draws, they seem cool and it kind of makes you feel like, at least we didn't lose. But mathematically, when you look at it, those are the things that come to hurt you later on. So I think we should just go for the win. That's why I'm playing Mata and Bruno. YOLO.
Yeah, I hear that with them sitting back, having 2 DMs, which we know Ollie might just revert back to double pivot. But Rick, just want to go in your team quickly. I don't know if you thought about
my
it,
team, bro.
Yeah, man.
Fam, I play Wan-Bissaka right back. De Gea's, no. Dean Henderson in goal.
I said the same thing.
Henderson's in goal. Eric Bailly, Maguire. Left back, I'd go for obviously. And
midfield.
I'd play Matic because he's the only one that can play DM by himself. Right?
Oh, so you're going for the same 4-3-3 basically.
Yeah, I'll go for Matic, let him hold his DM, and then you can play Scott and Bruno.
Scott.
Yeah.
We'll play Scott instead of.
I think this is the most that we could hope for with Ollie, bro. This is the most we'll get out. This is the most change, bro.
Well, Scott hobbled off in the last game though, so I don't know if he will risk Scott again.
Yeah. If Fred plays, he's playing a double pivot.
Yeah. Well, you don't trust Fred in the 8.
No, it's nothing to do with me. I'm just saying, like, I want to pick like a realistic CM, bro. I don't want to for this game. So I think Matic and Scott and Bruno, those 3, I think that's realistic. Hopefully, he can play something like that. But I don't know. I don't know about you, man. Right wing, I'll go. Is Cavani back?
Yeah.
Cavani's back. So that's strike taken care of. Left wing, we've got Rashi. Yeah, and right wing,
Mason.
I'll go with Greenwood, man. But we look quite good with James there, you know.
But low block, there's not gonna be space in behind, bro. Like James is useless against Leeds, against Sociedad. It makes sense to start James.
True. All right, then I'll go.
But James, he looks like he's on form. Like I saw one stat, I saw one stat, bro. He's got more goals than Greenwood this season.
Yo, James has. I think I'm gonna start James, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
He has more goals than Greenwood.
But I was defending James, you guys. I was last season. I was saying James, give him time. Like he looks like he's got something. You know?
Bro, I think we should play him right back. But let me be quiet.
Oh my God, Jerry, how many times have I said this?
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Ask Jerry. No, bro, Rick. I've been saying this. I said this guy. If I was the manager of him, I will convert him fully to a right back. Like when I say right back, I'm not talking about just a right back. I'm talking about like Trent type of right back. Like you know what I mean? Basically, you have to go as fast forward as you want, right? Defending it.
You could do what City did with Wan-Bissaka, and I mean what Crystal Palace did with Wan-Bissaka. We can do what Crystal Palace did with Wan-Bissaka, fam. They transferred him into a right back. He wasn't a right back before.
Oh, okay. Winger to convert where?
I don't know when he was a winger. I don't know how he was a winger.
I don't
know what kind of winger he was.
But I cannot believe he was a winger. Like
he was getting his young Valencia on, fam. I saw the clips, bro.
But
do you know what's funny? Yeah, sometimes when he gets there, like he tries to show us what he used to do.
It's fake. He's a fraud. It's fake. I don't believe it.
You see his little flick yesterday.
Oh yeah, the back. It looks so bad.
And the thing is, it works. Like it
was alright.
That's some stuff you're like, right,
it's
not
it's
bad,
functional, bro. It's functional. It's functional, fam. It's peak. Nah, it's peak, man.
Yeah, I would still play Greenwood though, but I do feel like James can definitely bring something to the team.
You see, Wan-Bissaka, I think he needs a rest. Like he's played every single.
Of course,
game.
he needs a rest, bro. But we haven't got anyone, fam.
But Brendan's there, isn't it? What happened to Brendan? The hype with Brendan last year. Not hype, not hype.
That's Ollie's guy, bro. I thought that's Ollie's guy.
I thought.
Yeah. So but he's a left back though, isn't he?
But he's actually right-footed. So why can't he get 3 games? I don't know.
Apparently, he only played left back because Ethan Leard was playing right back in the academy, bro.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why. He's been playing left back anyway. So
he looks like he's got potential. Brandon Williams.
I don't get it.
I feel like he could be a better option than Wan-Bissaka.
Why Ollie isn't bringing him into the fold? I don't know what's going on, bro. But
I know why. I fully know why, fam. It's because you can't trust our centre backs to defend in the first place, let alone bring Brandon.
No, but by your thinking, then you'd keep Wan-Bissaka right as close to them as possible, right? But he's got Wan-Bissaka being our furthest man forward on the right, so.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's just Man United, though, isn't it? You can't. I thought back can't stay right back. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like, bro. Imagine Brandon next to Lindelof, bro. Pre that.
That's so dead.
Pre that for a moment. That's. I fancy myself against that, bruv. So
it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
I know. I know. We're confident about this game, but I'm 50-50.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
You're so confident.
No, because the way we're talking is like, Newcastle, we got them at home.
No, not me, bro. I just, you know what it is with me now? Yeah, I just want to see the game start. Like, I don't have any. Like,
I'm nervous. I can't lie,
bro. Every game is nerve-wracking.
Because we've been on bad in the last 6 games. We've been on some bad form. The Everton last-minute goal, West Brom. Before that, draw against Arsenal. We lost to Sheffield. Like. What game have we won? I think it was...
At least we beat Sociedad. At least we're going into the game.
I'm talking about the Prem, though.
Victory. I know, but I mean, like, with some level of victory, because at least then, psychologically, you know, you're going with a winning mentality.
And the last game we won was the 9-0. That's not good enough.
It's a bad run, but I'm hoping it doesn't. It's not going to last. I don't think it lasts.
We're level on points with Leicester. Second ain't like with there. Liverpool got Everton, the Merseyside derby. Like Everton could keep on. Liverpool can get close to us. Like it's a big week for the top 4. Like we can chop out. Honestly,
of course.
Chelsea as well. Facing Southampton. They can. Then they're 4th right now. 4 points behind us.
I mean, just made me happy, boy. Just reminded me that Liverpool are 6th, bro. Just made me happy.
They can come back.
Me, fam.
But that's what I'm saying, and this is why me and Jesse didn't understand what you was drinking, Jerry, when you said we could win the league.
Oh, like, we was there, though. We was there,
bro. It didn't mean much. It just meant that we're there for now. Like, there's so many more games to go. Like,
we've dropped
anything
silly
can happen.
points, though. We've dropped. It's not like we deserve to lose.
Jerry,
fam.
No, but Joe, because
you
we
sound
even
like an
gained
Arsenal
silly
fan, bro.
points.
What do you mean?
You sound like an Arsenal fan when we were in secondary school. When they
Nah,
were
nah,
in
but-
January, bro, and they used to
No,
say,
but you know
we're
what?
going to win the league.
Nah, you know what? It's because I get we weren't playing well, but for us not to be playing well and to be second, I was like, surely we're gonna click sometime. Like, just to be.
clicked then, innit?
But that's nice. That's optimistic. I think it's a bit naive, but it's optimistic.
City
No,
did it
because
though.
because
City were playing well, and then all of a sudden,
yeah, but that's City. I guess this is what makes us different because yes, that couldn't have worked, but the opposite could have been true. That we're playing well, we're not playing well, we're gaining points. At some point, that's going to catch up to us.
I don't obviously, but I'd like to look at the positive side because
It's good.
No, Jerry, if we clicked, then I'd understand what you were saying. Like, if I saw
We needed to click sooner to show us something.
click, like a click,
No, but it was still first half of the season,
yeah,
though. So I
but
thought,
if I see a click though, but I didn't see any click
There was
coming
no
anytime
clicking.
soon, bro. So
I see what you're saying. To be honest, I did believe that we can and should get better because the last few games, the points we've dropped have
it's
been
silly.
disgusting.
It's the Everton. Why did we draw that game?
And actually, every game that we lose seems to be
Stupid.
because of stupidity.
you
Rather
feel
than
like
us
this, guys. It's been like this.
I know.
Years, bro.
Yeah, bro,
It's
think
been
about it.
60.
Bro, even ever since Ole took management, most of the games we lost,
It's weird.
we shouldn't have lost those games. You know, mistakes. Most of our goals that we consider mistakes.
Yeah.
Right?
I was
Which is
looking
why
at our XG, yeah. So the expected goals against us, yeah.
Mm.
We're like fourth in the league, bro. We're like fourth or third in the league in terms of expected goals against. That shows that all the goals we've conceded, most of them are mistakes, bro.
Yeah. And there's some people to blame for that, which I'm ready for them to go. One is DDG.
De Gea
He is a big. I've been like,
and
I don't
Maguire,
know,
bro.
bro. I don't know how many times I've got to say this. Like,
Dean
De
Henderson
Gea-
too.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's young. I expect it. But DGG Maguire, you lot are old big men. Like, you man are 27, 28, 29. You can't.
One of them has been in the club for the longest, and the other one is our captain.
Oh gosh.
That shows everything wrong with the club.
Has
Everything wrong with
De
the
Gea's
club.
won a Prem, right?
Yeah, one.
Yeah. 2013.
Yeah.
And I've said it. De Gea, good shot stopper, kind of a bit of a fraud. Was it Roy Keane? He said it.
Oh yeah, he was.
Everyone disagreed, but I fully got where he was coming from. Fam, the amount of goals we concede, that we just don't need to concede.
It's true. You remember the Tottenham one when we came back, Project Restart. Obviously, Maguire, he just let Bergwijn go on the shot. The save was like, what are you doing?
Why?
The Tottenham one that irks me, the one when they just did the long ball, fam.
Which one's that?
I think we were facing Mourinho or something, like the long ball, bro. There's one game that did the long ball, and it dropped, and it was like 2 goals in the first 2 minutes, something like that.
Was that when we got banged?
I think so.
Like De Gea, I just look at him like I don't like. He's my boy. I don't want to disrespect him, but I see him as a fraud. I'm never gonna lie, fam, because I see what other people don't see. It's like, okay, bro. If let me show you an example, guys. Yeah, if someone boots the ball, and I can literally just come and catch it, but I don't, right? And I just let it bounce, and you lot get it, and then you shoot, and I save it. People are gonna watch it and be like, "Raw, he's a sick goalkeeper."
What a save!
Because what a save! Oh my god! But sorry, I didn't need to make that save if I just came and caught the thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what has made me feel like this guy's a fraud for so long, because the amount of saves he makes, he doesn't need to make them.
But then the one-on-ones he saves, all the one-on-ones, yeah? He could just come out and clear the ball.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. This is exact. So the save don't mean nothing to me because the end product is still the same. Why don't you just make it easy for yourself? Do you know what I mean? So, and someone said the same thing about Wan-Bissaka. I think it was my cousin, he was making me laugh. He said the guy gives you space just so he can make a slide tackle.
Just to make himself.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I used to play right back and I used to do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Same,
bro.
Because the way it is, yeah, when attackers look up to do whatever they want to do, for a split second, you've got them. If you're close to them, once they want to look up and do it, when they think they have time, you've got them.
Yeah.
So
I'm the same.
You just get in.
Yeah. For what you're saying, I fully get. I do this. I actually provide them the angle to make them go wide, because I know you're not going to match me for pace.
And then they think they're like, even like 1-on-1 with a goalkeeper, you can let them go a little bit and they'll think, and then you can come in and get the ball, bro. Hackers are like that, but...
I don't think De Gea knows that though.
It's a huge problem. It's a huge problem.
He's been a problem for a long time.
No, but he's got us though. He's actually got us. How are you going to solve the De Gea problem? How?
Get rid. David Henderson's there now.
Who's going to take him for 300k? We're going to have to pay him 150.
The contract, the money,
the contract, bro.
Flopped.
The club, you see, it goes back to the club. These guys at the top that don't know what they're doing.
He's probably more expensive than Jose, bro.
What, to get rid of De Gea? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's the highest paid player. I think. Yeah, he's the highest in the league. I think. Yeah, he is. That's wild. Who
made that decision? Who sat there? Bro?
No, I think they need to start doing. I think United, I know this is gonna sound like I'm boiling the thing, but they need to do fan polls. Like, they need to do fan polls to make key decisions because they're useless.
No,
do you know what it is? The issue with that is there's a lot of foolish fans, bro. That's the issue.
No, the opposition fans, bro. The opposition.
No.
Our fans
nonsense. Rubbish.
I've heard some.
They'll say our fans, or any of our fans, will literally say, pay De Gea 375k.
No, I'm not a couple that would, but no.
Some will give Pogba the highest to keep him here. Some will do it. 500k. Yeah, Pogba, don't leave. We want you to stay. They'll give him that.
The Gea we're talking about, bro.
Yeah, but it can happen with any player. Rush. Some people love Rush. Some people love Rush.
Sorry to cut you off. De Gea is as respected by some players, by some fans, as Pogba, for example, because they call him the best keeper in the world. I don't know what they were smoking to say that. I don't know what I was smoking to say that. There's some keepers that have been forced for a long time. DDG is one of them. The other one is another one is Hugo Lloris. I've been saying them guys. They're both the same, bro. They're both the same.
He's not even all that, man.
He's the same. He's just a tear below the hair. They're both the same.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this is a big thing because I'm quiet about Lloris because he's won the World Cup.
I don't give a shit.
Mertesacker won the World Cup, bro.
Sorry, that phrase don't get
Mustafi won the World Cup.
So what if he won the World Cup?
Captain of the best international team in the world. He's captain of them. So I'm always, but I think he's the biggest fraud. I think
Ricky,
he's the biggest
see that thing
fraud,
there?
bro.
See that thing there?
How is he
all of those, bro. All of those don't mean fuck all to me, bro. I don't care who. I don't care if you've won the World Cup because it's a cup competition. Yes, it's hard, whatever. But guess what? That's what I'm saying. Football's an 11-man team. Like, okay, you're the goalkeeper. You won it. What did you do? Guess what? You even conceded in the final. Do you see what he done in the final?
That's true.
Do you see what he done in the final?
Eric, what's to say to chuck you out the street?
Why for what?
Shut up,
bruv. Nah, man. Lloris, fraud. De Gea, fraud. There's a few other guys that are frauds, but I won't say their names.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Maguire's the biggest.
Listen, Maguire is not a bad defender, but he's not United quality. That's the issue. He's a defender that will do things that will look all right if your eyes only see the good things and not the bad things, right? And that's the same thing I talk about, the obvious strengths, the obvious weaknesses. He is probably the best defender in the league, apart from Van Dijk, when it comes to aerial duels, right? Maguire wins his aerial duels almost all the time. But that's it. He's got a decent block, and then he blocks a few shots, but that's it.
No, Rick, you remember last time you said Pep wanted him, that if he played in Man City, he won't. I think it's with the system as well. It's the system.
Football nowadays is all about systems, bro. Like, it's literally all about.
I think systems play a big part, but Maguire still makes decisions to play slow.
Does he though?
Yes, because Lindelof doesn't.
He does it as well. I think
not as much as Maguire. Maguire takes at least 8 touches before he passes it sometimes. Watch the game. He takes so many touches.
If he had a specific system on like receiving the ball or the angles, I think like surely the coaches are not telling him.
Sometimes there's a player right next to you passing.
He needs a coach here to just be like,
to tell him to stop it.
The guy.
Exactly.
That's it.
Really simple,
That's it. But Bay doesn't take that long on
in our team though. He's the guy.
He's the captain.
And that's the issue. He actually believes when he gets the ball, you can see that he thinks he's good there. Like, let me take a touch here.
He's looking for the killer pass.
How dare you? How dare you?
Pass every time I see him.
How dare you?
That's why it takes so long. He's been looking for the killer pass to Rashford. And
you are Harry Maguire. Relax, Harry. Take your time. you know what the interesting thing though? That thing he started doing, I'm a fan. When a centre back drives the ball forward, I actually like that. But the end product has to be better because when a centre back brings up the ball, a lot of players don't know what to do. It's like, do we go to him or do we just let him come with it, kind of thing? And if he does it really well, he actually creates a lot of space for the other players. Bailly does it as well, but he does it better.
The problem with Maguire as well, yeah, when we have teams on the cosh, he just becomes.
He starts to drive in.
It's mad because I know Ramos and PK does this, but they're good attackers.
Yeah.
Like
they're Spanish. They're Spanish. Like, they don't eat bangers and mash for breakfast. They're Spanish. Let's be honest.
But Maguire would just be chilling on the left wing.
Yeah, I see that as well. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Is that coaching or what is that?
I think he's been given license to do it.
I don't see the significance.
I mean, do you know what's funny about that thing there?
He gets in the
How
right.
is he going to get back?
But the thing is,
going to get back?
He gets in good positions. I'm thinking, if only it was someone better that was there. Like, why is he making? He's going through players. He's actually going through the players, and he gets to like.
I'm not going to lie, guys. I think Ollie and the team think that he's more effective in that space than Fred. So when we're behind, he goes into the space, and then Fred goes to the back.
No,
the truth is, it looks like a shoe because Fred doesn't do.
Fred attacking, it's big.
But Fred, why?
Why? I looked at his like before he came. I was looking at his Shakhtar days. I was thinking, is this the same player?
If
he goes sitting and doing them rondos, yeah, he'll be looking silky.
Bro, you know football. Yeah, I told you, football's an 11-man sport. Football's an 11-man sport, fam. If you got players on the same wavelength. So go on, Rick.
Kyle Walker's on when you see me look silky on the ball now, Kyle Walker. Before he wasn't looking like that.
Yeah.
Every single day.
That thing there is coaching and it's playing with good players. When you're doing that consistently every day, you change the way you play. Like honestly, when I played football before, I was a totally different footballer to when I went to Loughborough. I came back a completely different footballer. Not because and I did like how I used to play before because I was more energetic, more get the ball, dribble, and try to beat players. But when I went to Loughborough, I was like, no, but football's actually an art. Like you're supposed to get the ball and look for players and pass the ball and even defending, right? Before I went to uni, I can't lie, as a right back, I never watched a live. It was nothing I ever did. I would always run with the defender because you're going to back 3 for pace. But when you actually play football at a high level, you start looking at different things, you start paying attention. And when you play with people that like to play football on the ground, you have to adapt to it as well. Do you know what I mean? But
absolute facts. But Maguire, huge problem. I mean,
big problem.
Bruno, just give him the armband. He's always doing in the interviews that Ollie, man, he needs.
Bruno is a captain. I don't care.
Like this, Maguire, they don't want to taint his brand. Does that make sense?
What brand?
I don't see it, but I'm seeing it from their point of view that they see Maguire as a brand, Man United. You know what I mean? Like he's a high.
No, do you know what? You're right. You're right.
Centre back in world.
Yeah, and you know why?
Look after him, bro. They can't just strip him of no.
He's English.
He's English.
Let's just say it as it is.
Let's call a spade. It's because he's English.
So listen, like them man are gonna be like, at our club we have leaders. We have a team of leaders. It doesn't matter if he's wearing a captain armband. Doesn't matter.
All that rubbish, all that PR stuff.
It doesn't matter. So that's what's gonna happen. He's actually never gonna get that captain armband.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Maguire. So it doesn't matter.
It's gonna be Maguire. He's English. He's English. He's and he plays for England. And he's a star for England.
Unless we get Harry Kane, then he'll lose the captaincy eventually.
I don't know, fam.
No, he would.
He would.
Because then Harry Kane becomes a bigger brand.
Harry Kane
bigger brand. Yeah, that's true.
Unit, so
that's true.
Right?
Yeah. Right now, Bruno's not even a brand, fam.
Yeah. So
Bruno's not even a brand. Bruno's just Bruno from things.
Is Bruno even Portugal's captain?
Now Ronaldo, obviously.
No, Ronaldo.
Exactly. So when he gets that, maybe there can be a conversation. But
he's not captain though.
Why did Harry Maguire? He's never been captain of nowhere. So where did they get this whole?
He was captain of Leicester, wasn't he?
No, it was the goalkeeper.
It's a joke.
It's a joke, fam. Like, where do they see any captain attributes from Harry Maguire? Even England.
In life,
I don't get it, fam.
In life, you got
levels, bro.
It's the 80 million, fam.
It has to be.
You feel you're gonna come and buy someone for 80 million to play centre back and not be the captain?
Maybe he came City. Maybe he chose us because he said we're gonna make him captain. Maybe that's why.
No, because he signed Ashley Young was the captain. Ashley Young left in January, so that's when he got the
No, but I'm
captain.
saying maybe we had in his contract one day you'd be our captain. You know, it
Man.
happens, you know.
Who's captain of Liverpool? Actually, do you know
Henderson.
It's Henderson. Yeah, Henderson's a good captain, I think. But to be fair, Van Dijk's basically captain. Fam. Let's be honest. Van Dijk
It's
is
the
captain
same thing,
too.
bro.
The same thing.
Mane too.
All of them, man.
Yeah.
It's the
But
same-
you
it's the
need
same thing.
leaders, man. But that's a problem with Man United. I mean, like I look at Cavani as a leader. I look at Bruno as a leader.
That's it.
Rashi?
No, not
Nah,
yet.
Rashford, nah.
Not yet.
On FM, yeah, on FM, the three leaders, yeah, in the dressing room are De Gea.
De Gea is actually a leader.
So De Gea, Pogba, and Rashford.
Really? I would say De Gea. The thing is, I know De Gea is actually a leader. If you actually listen to the way he shouts, in the
Yeah,
team, actually
he's
a
on
leader.
them. He's on
But
them.
if
But
I was pulling that pitch,
I was
and you
shut
said
up,
that
man.
to me, I was the next one that comes, I'm never going for it. Come and get it. Come and get it, yeah. Come and get it. Are you mad? Shout out.
I think Pogba is a leader.
No, Pogba's definitely a leader. Pogba's definitely a leader.
I want to see it more for United. I think he's just playing his bit. Maybe
I
because he
think-
wants to leave.
I think
No,
Pogba is
no,
a good
Pogba-
times leader, bro. I think he's a good
Oh,
times
Ricky,
leader,
you
bro.
took the words out of my mouth.
Let's say that again.
Those
He's
are
a
the
good
worst-
what?
Those are the worst leaders. The good leaders step up.
Oh,
yeah.
good times. Okay,
Yeah, I think
okay.
he's a good times leader, bro. Those are the worst types of leaders
Yeah,
on planet
he's
Earth. Those are
vibes.
men, bro.
He's
He's
definitely.
vibes.
Pogba's all about vibes.
Them man there, fam. Them man. When everything's looking good, yeah, they're the man of the match. They got 6 goals, all of
Yeah.
that. When it's a hard time now, they shrink. They don't want the ball anymore.
I like the
No,
fact
but
that
no. Pogba, he always demands the ball, even when we're playing dead.
Have you? No. He
does.
When we're not playing well, he's different, bro. Trust me.
No, but he's still. I think he still tries. Like normally, it's him that's the only one that's trying. The others start just shying away and not doing anything.
He tries for aesthetics. No, the man there who are running but not really running.
I don't want to bash Pogba because I've been saying this for a long time.
Now, defensively, I get it, but attacking wise, you always the put.
Yeah,
Shout
but
Bob's
it's
in
nothing
the
to do
chat.
with the team, bro. It's about fam. It's not about the team, bro. It's about him, his brand, bro. He just wants to attacking wise. He always wants to shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we need more of that though. Certain man,
Listen,
when they get the ball,
can I say the truth about Pogba? I think he's a good player, but Pogba is the most. What's the word I was looking for?
We're gonna rattle a few people.
I don't give a crap you are right. You get me? Pogba is the most luxury player you can ever get. He is luxury. When I say luxury, please understand what I'm trying to say, people. I'm not saying he's a bad footballer. I think he's a very good footballer. But he's a kind of footballer. He needs other players to play well.
Wait. Let me ask a question though. Are we not missing him right now?
We're missing anybody.
No,
Any
we're
good
missing.
midfielder around. Hey, any good midfielder around has a miss for us.
Wait. That's a good question. Are we?
No, we are.
Of course we are.
No, wait. What game
man.
would have you won or lost if he was playing?
Well, the Everton game he came off and we flipping drew.
We could have drew with him on. We
Everton
could have
game,
lost
I'd
with him
say
on.
that's a big match. Pogba's good for them games.
But he was actually playing sick. Like that was probably one of his best.
I don't know about sick. Let's not
I'm not
use the
sick,
wrong
but
word.
no, but I saw.
See, that's what
I
the guy.
Against Sheffield.
When the guy's luxury, he starts using words like sick.
Against Sheffield, what was he saying? Against Sheffield, what was he saying? Against
Well, you
Sheffield, what was he saying?
Who's bits and bobs? Man like
That's
bits
my
and
guy,
babes or
fam.
bits and bobs. Yeah, and what I'm saying. And what I'm saying about luxury. Yeah, and Martial fits into this category as well. A lot of
No, Martial,
black
Martial's his
players.
own category, bro. Martial's his own.
Wait. He's a different level. But let me explain to box and bibs and bits and
Bits
bobs.
and bobs,
What I
man.
mean, I don't have to.
Yeah. So
What I mean-
it's bits and bobs. That's his tag, bro.
All right, bits and bobs. And what I'm saying about what a luxury player is. A luxury player doesn't mean he's not a good player. All I'm saying is those kind of players are not the cake. They are the icing on the cake. So they only do well when the cake is already formed, and you know when you do the interior, the little jam inside, and then you know,
Fam,
and he's the one
optional
at the
toppings,
end.
bro.
You just add the little
Sprinkles.
thing at the top.
Sprinkles.
Fam, that's the sprinkles and the like a Christmas tree, the snowman at the top. That's what Pogba is. That's why he thrives when he's playing for teams that are already established and have top players already there, right? It's no surprise he's done well at France because guess what? You've got Mbappe and them man there. It's no surprise he's done well at Juventus because you've got the best DM of all time, Pirlo and Vidal and them man there. So for him to come to United, I didn't people are expecting him to work miracles. It's a lie. He's not going to work no miracles. He's only going to look good with top players. If you don't have top players, he's not. That's why I prefer Bruno to Pogba.
He said
Bruno is effective regardless.
Yeah, he says, I heard that, however, look at what man's playing with in the duration at the club.
That's my point. He can only look good with top players. So it's people need to reduce the expectations of Pogba. That's what I'm trying to say. He's a good player, but he's not like Bruno. He's not like De Bruyne and them, man. He's not. He will look because he's flary. He will look very good in the top team. It's a bit like De Gea. De Gea, he will look good. When I'm talking about looking good, when I'm talking about looking good, they look good in certain moments.
I mean,
he looks good when you get
peppered. He look good for Fulham, bro.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to say. When Man United were getting peppered and we were getting battered and we were not winning nothing and we were struggling, he won Player of the Year 3 times in a row. Why? Because he's a good shot stopper and that's it.
Fam, if I was a bottom league club, yeah, because I tried to sell the hair here, yeah. If I was a bottom league club, I'd spend 50 mil on the hair, bro. If I was bottom 10, like Arsenal, man, there. Come get the hair, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Bits and bobs. I'm not on Twitter like that, you know. I don't really do Twitter, man. I don't mind the beef, you know. I'm honest. And do you know what's funny? I'm a Pogba fan. I've got the number 6, but I'm honest. I'm a very honest guy.
But you know what's bad? When he leaves, I think we're gonna be like.
I won't. I won't be like that if you don't get a good replacement.
Yeah, that's true.
Because guess what? Bruno has already done more than Pogba has. Send location. Yes, I've got snipers, maybe, you know. Bro, don't get twisted. I think Pogba's a good player, but I feel like the issue with Pogba, and this is why it's always a big topic, is because it depends what conversation I'm in. If I'm in a conversation with people that overrate him, and I think a lot of time he is overrated by United fans, I have to bring the balance so that we understand that he's a good player, but he's not that guy. He's decent. He's a good player. And then I'm in other rooms where people just cuss him and say he's not. No, he's a good player. Don't get it twisted. Pogba is a good player.
No, but don't we like? Obviously, like you said, he plays with good players. So why can't we get the good players in the team? Like, why can't we build, get the greatest team so Pogba could shine?
Right now, I think the biggest issue is Ollie's preferred system. That's
the 4-2-3-1. Yeah,
that's the biggest issue for Pogba. Like, I think currently the players that we have at our club, we could get Pogba doing a matching with Bruno. We could, but
I've said this. Well, I said to get the best of. I think Pogba has he's missed a trick in his career. I think he missed a trick that most black central midfielders have been missing for many years. Is that they're too comfortable dropping deep. My bro, stop saying you can play DM. You're not a DM. You don't have the defensive awareness. Just because you're big, black, and strong don't mean you're a DM. No, don't say you're comfortable playing there. Let the managers know that I'm an attacking player. I like to attack. That's my thing, right? That's when he shines. Every time Pogba has shined, or shone, if that's the right English, he's always been further forward or had a free role.
This goes back to the system. Like Bob says, he said, if we buy DM, Pogba and Bruno, we've all wanted to see it. Why can't the coaches see that let's get a DM and then play Bruno and Pogba?
The thing is, like, I'd agree with the DM thing if I've seen Ollie at least try I've never seen Ollie try.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'll give Pogba the time, because I've not seen it.
Bro. I've never seen Ollie try a single pivot. I don't think he's ever going to.
Nah, it's sad.
Do you know why? And
Maguire.
I said this. It goes back to that fridge. You can't play a single DM with those guys. See, Man United's problems is people forget football is like a big puzzle, right? Everything needs to piece together. So as soon as you take one off, you need to readjust the formula to make it make sense. And unfortunately, Maguire is a problem for us. DDG is a problem for us. Those two are and Lindelof. That trio, that's the reason why Fred and Scott have to play every single game.
No, but listen to me though. Listen to me. If you had the imagination or the tactical nous to then maybe just invert Wan-Bissaka, that's so
you could try.
That makes
to what?
I said invert him.
Oh, invert. Oh, sorry for you mean.
Invert him. If you just had the tactical nous to invert Wan-Bissaka, then you have your double pivot there.
But you see, what you just said, that means you're adjusting something else. So you've adjusted the formula again. So
the right wing. The right wing.
Struggling on the left wing.
Rashi, when he plays on the left, he's very comfortable hugging the line. He still come in, but for the build-up, he will still hug the line. Why can't someone do that on the right? And then
we don't. That's what I said with the players.
We don't have that. That's what I'm saying. We need players to facilitate these things.
Jax, you said that this is a puzzle thing. Yeah, I haven't seen Ollie try to solve the puzzle.
He won't try. He's too scared.
My thing is, he's already solved the puzzle.
He's got the puzzle half solved and he's content.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
Yeah, because it was working.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Was
It was working.
No, but
Further
the
score was
less-
working. Further score was working.
Yeah,
Was it?
but
In a big, to whatever extent that made us first for
That's
so
what
long.
he's happy with. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's
Yeah,
Because it
man.
was working, bro. We were first,
Yeah,
you know.
but what's the next elevation? Like, you
But
can't.
that's what I say, guys. Yeah, that the next elevation for me is the recruitment next summer. I think that's huge.
Big
I think that's
summer.
big because all these little like parts of the puzzle that we're struggling with, they need to be plugged. They need to be plugged. I think he's flopping in the sense that he's playing Lindelof and Maguire. I think he can solve that easily by playing Bailly. Right?
I'm not gonna lie. I think like what I see at the club right now, there are some pieces of the puzzle
You can fix.
that you can fix.
Yeah.
If I am the person who's gonna buy you a new piece for the puzzle, do I trust that you're the person
to fit it.
put the puzzle together?
Well, you have to prove it then, innit? Make sure you finish top 4. Make sure you finish top 4 and win a trophy.
Even then, Oli, is he the right?
Asking, bro.
What's the word?
I'm
The
not
conductor
of
the orchestra.
you know me. I'm not one of those people that just go by names. I want to see results. So if he gets top 3 and wins a trophy, then yes, I'll trust him.
Yeah, but
okay, I understand if you win a trophy, yeah, but how about the eye test, bro?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That so even if he does win a trophy and we get top 4,
sorry to go off, Jerry. I know we're gonna ask, but my eye test is what I see with the players. That's my eye test.
No,
my eye test is looking at.
I get that, but
I'm looking at them players.
Is the system is part of the eye test. Like,
yeah, but I think he's done well by adjusting the system because of those players. That's what I'm trying to say. Buying a player solves the problem because he's had to adjust by playing Fred and Scott because of the centre backs.
Yeah, but then you've got this squad together like this.
Well,
obviously,
that's we agree or disagree. I don't think Ole does the signings. I think it would be
you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? When Ole has gotten his ratings, when we've said that he is arguably one of the top managers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oli,
wait. When was this?
I have never. I have never heard that in my life.
Oh yeah, he's being top teams. Yeah.
The times when we've said that is he arguably actually a good manager,
good tactician. He's proved it a couple times.
Is when he's changed his formula.
What do you mean change though? Because he's played what we expected.
He played 3 at the back. He played a fault. He played 2 split forwards with a number 10.
I think he's trying to fix it though, Rick.
Back 5.
He's tried so much.
And when he did them things there, that's when he was winning points that we didn't expect him to win.
But now he's tried that. He's tried that. And after a while, it started flopping. After a while, playing that 5 at the back looked dead. After a while, the diamond started to look really dead. And that's why I think he's reverted to what seems to be the 4-3-3 with the double pivot. It seems to work better than others. I understand he can do more. I still feel like he should be playing Bay, right? But apart from that, and I guess this is where it always comes back to whether we blame the manager or blame the players. For me, I think the issue is the players. I think the players are just not good. Like my eyes, when I'm watching the game, yes, I think I see things that Ole could do better, but I look at Maguire and I say, as a man, as a human being, can you not make a better decision there? Rashford, as a man, as a human man, can you not make a better decision to shoot there?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Those things there.
I agree with you, but I still don't. Even if their man were making those mistakes,
we've been banging them. Most of it was our mistakes, though.
We'll still
win the league.
Yeah, we still need.
Oh no, not yet.
That's the problem. That's my issue. I know that them are making errors like that, but I'm saying even if we get rid of all those errors, there's still a sizable gap between us and City.
Well, if we had maybe Van Dijk and Salah, that can change things. Don't you think? Think about what I just said really carefully.
If you had Messi.
No, not Messi. I didn't say Messi. I said Van Dijk and Salah. Just 2 players. 2 players. Just 2 players.
It'll make a huge difference.
I think we win the title. I think we'll challenge for the title.
Yeah, challenge, but you didn't say win because
you can see no one's guaranteed to win against City. Nobody to us. Nobody's guaranteed.
Someone overlapping him. Doesn't he still need a trend? No.
See?
We still need
a trend.
Right back.
I think Salah's been banging without Trent even before Trent really established himself. From the moment Salah stepped foot in Liverpool, he's been doing bits.
No, Trent was there.
Yeah, but Trent wasn't established.
Oh yeah, he was just coming through.
Yeah,
he needs that type of player, though, doesn't he? He needs that type of player, right?
Yeah. So when he cuts in and that, because Wan-Bissaka, I don't think he'll ever come.
I see what you're saying.
Doesn't Van Dijk need Alisson? No.
Van Dijk. I don't know. I don't think he needs him.
Nah,
I
he
think
does.
he's good.
Nah,
I think
he
he's
needs
good.
it.
No,
I think he
needs it.
does. I think he
But
does.
Alice, do you know why
I
they
think
played the
he's
high
good.
line? Because of Alisson. He's
Because
a
of
major
Alisson,
part.
bro.
When Karius was there, fam, they cost them Champions League final. They're thinking
That's
that.
true, but they still go to the final.
I'm very happy you
That's
said what
true.
you said.
They still go
That's
to the
true.
final.
Because I
But
personally
Ricky,
believe,
hold on,
yeah,
they still go to the final, and they still finish just behind Man City.
fam, Jazz, I'm very happy you said what you said because I personally believe that even if you had Salah and Van Dijk, I think you'd understand that it's not just players that is the issue. I think you also
See, the key words you just said is when
yeah,
I've never said it's just players.
yeah. So
I've never ever said it's just players. I just think that the players are more important right now.
I think Van Dijk at our club is Van Dijk at Southampton,
No,
not Van Dijk at Liverpool.
no.
Yeah, that's
No. Van Dijk is Van Dijk, bro.
No.
That's what I think, bro.
Bro,
No.
the system
Southampton is not Man United.
No, Jax, the system, I think, will play a key part.
Trust
Even
me, bro.
even if we sign good players, the way we play, I don't know if will it change or will we still like play this? I don't know, man. I think the system, the way we play is all wrong.
Okay, let me make this clear. I think the system matters. Like, so
I think that matters a lot. I think that's the number one.
No, I think well, okay. I think that's where we might disagree. I think the system matters, but I think the players matter more. Simple as that.
That's back in the day, bro. That's 30 times. That's back in the day.
Because there's some dead players, but the system makes them look good. Like Henderson. People don't rate Henderson.
Yes.
People don't rate Henderson.
But Henderson's playing with good players.
Robinson.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Robinson.
You know, yes, the system works and it makes them play better, but good players are good players.
I don't think so. No. I don't think so. Is Robinson a great left? Is he the best left back in the world? Robinson.
He's playing with good players.
Yeah.
He's playing well. He's playing
how
good
many
players.
players at Liverpool are good players? Can we?
That's quite.
Who are the good players?
I think all of them are good players.
All of them.
Yeah, the Sun 11 are very good players.
I'd say Van Dijk is a good player. I'd say Fabinho is a good player.
Yeah.
I'd say Ronaldo is a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd say
4-3, all 4-3,
and Mane.
Thiago.
Listen, after Sun 11, bro. Let's be true.
Is that before this puzzle was made by Klopp, I didn't rate them.
Like you though.
I didn't rate their front three individually before Klopp solved this puzzle.
Okay, I did, I guess. Salah was still banging. Yeah, individually, Salah was still banging at Roma.
The level they're at now, I did not. The level that I didn't see them as a top four players. Any of them. Firmino, top three before.
Yeah.
But Firmino's still Firmino. I still put Firmino.
No, but even Salah and Mane, I know they're good players, but I never thought they'll be like.
Yeah.
Okay. So top players.
For Liverpool, was not a top 4 team.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and I guess this argument will keep going.
Are these complementary players?
Okay. This argument could go both ways. I think sometimes you can say the system is more important. I think sometimes the player is more important because for someone like City, I don't care what player you think you are. If you can't play in that system, you're not the player. If you're not technically good, you can't fit that system. Am I right or wrong?
Well, Kyle Walker can, but
Kyle Walker has strength and pace, and he's not bad technically, and he's playing right back. He's not playing centre mid or something.
I don't know, bro.
No. Kyle Walker.
This is to me. This is to me what I say this year. He's been trying to replace him for like 4 seasons.
Yeah. I told you this. I told you don't start, fam. Use that. He start. He don't start.
He doesn't start anymore, bro. He's been trying to replace him, but I thought it was like once he gets fit after the COVID.
Nah, bro. He's trying to move on. You need to be good on the ball. Look at Cancelo, fam. He's coming and he's looking.
You need to be good on the ball.
He hosts a party or something. I think that's why. Didn't he host the party?
Oh yeah, he did that sex party.
I think that's why, bro. I don't think it's anything to do with.
No, Kyle Walker's a top right back. Full stop. Okay, but yeah, I think for different scenarios you can make the argument for both. But I just think for Man United right now is more of the players than the system. I think for other teams.
No, but wait. Let me ask you a question. Wait, let me read a couple of these chats. Harry says, "How about Ronaldo?" Top says, "Genie needs to stay in the bottle. Walker's okay." But you say the players. Do we need to? What comes first? Do we need to get the players, or do we need a system? Then get the players because
the chicken or the egg, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like you need to.
That's what I'm saying. You can make both arguments.
I think system. Then you go for the players you want to fit that system.
Yeah.
No, you can't just get really good players and then now we figure out what we're gonna do. Like, I don't think that's the right way to go.
Yeah, but how do you create a system if you haven't got the players?
Okay, so Klopp created a system.
Yeah, no, he did.
At Dortmund.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Pep Guardiola created his system at Barcelona B.
Yep. Can I say something?
This is not the
Klopp
play.
system at Dortmund is not a Klopp system at Liverpool. Fact. I can tell that for free.
It is.
It's absolutely not.
It's similar.
I can pay £1 million. Klopp's system at Dortmund is not. No. The pressing and the energy, yes, but the football style completely different. Bro, I like Dortmund. I watched them. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know, but I'm saying there's things that he's done at Dortmund.
Yeah, of course.
System, but we're talking about system.
He started doing it at Liverpool, then he tweaked it. Yeah,
I think they're completely different game. Royce is not the same as.
They were spending too much energy. They tweaked it a little bit because they're spending too much energy. But it was quite similar, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I look at Dortmund's team. How to play with Gundogan and them, man. And Gundogan, Ronaldo.
Most managers already have
Royce.
their systems. When they get to this level, most managers already have their systems. This is the problem with ex-players. Ex-players get to jump the gun sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So look at Pirlo. Pirlo's similar to Oli, I'd say. Pirlo hasn't really got a system in place.
Yeah. Bro, I don't disagree. So, I don't disagree. As I said, there's a formula that needs to work together. If you try to have one without the other, it all breaks down. Anyway, in my opinion.
So how is he meant to be? How does Oli know what he needs?
Well, I think he's got something in his mind. I think he's got a system that he wants to play.
Well,
But when you inherit a team that's broken,
didn't he want Wan-Bissaka?
Well, I don't know.
That's
the thing.
It's a mystery because there's no way if the way he wants to play, Wan-Bissaka does not fit that one bit.
You're like, for example, you're saying a system. Like, can you not see that? You even said it. He wants his right back to go further forward, but then he's got Wan-Bissaka, the player.
This is my problem, though.
That is the problem. That's what I'm saying. So you're saying he hasn't got a system.
No, he's got his.
But the players are the shit. The players are crap.
Spoon, bro. Is that trying to slice bread with a spoon?
No, but bro, it's pretty true what Jackson. He's got what he wants to do, but to have Wan-Bissaka, the tools, like you said, the spoon with the bread.
Bro, if you saw someone trying to slice bread with a spoon,
yeah, bro, but I'll say you're nuts, but. Like we keep saying, a big sum is needed. Like Wan-Bissaka, you have to go for another right back. Like, you can't persist with this guy, man. You can't,
bruv. At the end of the day, you still want to have sliced bread, right?
That's as long as you get it.
You still want to have sliced bread. As someone say, you don't want sliced bread. I don't want to use my hands to get the bread. I want sliced bread, but you've given me a spoon. You've given me a spoon, and I have to use that spoon.
Yeah,
give me some bread knife. Give me bread knife.
I've never seen someone use spoon to break bread.
Hey, it can work.
You never know.
You might get a little sharp. Like Wan-Bissaka when he banged.
Yeah, man.
I think it's both. It's both. I think if Man United, I've said this before, and Jerry knows, if Man United want to progress, we've got to get the best in class in the whole formula. You've got to get the best manager. You're going to get the best
coaching
system, best coaches, best system, and you got to spend a lot of money. But
you know what's mad? Like, I know we talked about does Oli really sign his bit, but like, surely he has a direction in which he wants to go in. Like the last summer, you got Van der Beek, Cavani last minute.
I don't think it's him. I think we don't know. The thing is, Rick don't know, Jerry don't know, I don't know. We don't know, but we can make very calculated guesses, right? Why on earth would someone like Ole go for those players? And we already know some facts. We know the fact is Jose struggled to even get his players.
Yeah.
Right? So we know already that the fact is Ed Woodward is a bit dodgy. The fact is, I don't think Ed Woodward, if it wasn't for his role at Man United, I don't think he even watches football. Right? So when you look at the players he's signing, I don't think that's Ole's signings. I don't think so. I think the club, someone at the club, Ed Woodward, is just looking at some stats, saying, "Oh, who's this player at Crystal Palace who's made 1,000 slide tackles? RM Wan-Bissaka. Let's sign him for 52 million. Oh, who's this player who's won every aerial duel? Oh, Harry Maguire. He's even English. Let's sign him." I genuinely believe that's what they're doing at the club. They're not actually scouting players. I think Jerry said that the only player that Ole has said he actually went to watch and scouted was Bruno.
Yeah.
So
we have the biggest recruitment
scouting, bro. Every time you say that, I just get angry. I don't
They're not
get
skying.
it.
They're not skying. They're just getting
They're
paid.
chilling.
I don't think they go outside. I don't think.
Fam, they're all on like 2 bags. They all on like a bag 500 a week. All of them.
Bro, tell him to come to Jax. I could tell you a good player in 2 seconds. His first touch, you can tell him a good player is a good player. Flipping neck, man. Man United, man. I think that's why I get frustrated because I look at the players and I'm just like, why? And then I look at our previous players and I'm just like, it's just so different. Just quality, the mindset. It's just different. We used to have 11 captains on the pitch.
Man said, lads, he wanted Dan James. Listen, Dan James was Ryan Giggs, fam. That went Oli. Ryan Giggs said to the board, yeah, this young Welsh winger, rapid. And we said, oh, yeah, he's Welsh. He plays for...
Hold on. Edward. Oh, so he's quite fast, eh? How many does he do in 100 meters? Oh, right, let's sign him. Bro, I'm telling you, that's what they do. They just look for some strengths and say, he's the fastest in the championship. Oh, goodness gracious, mate. Let's sign him up. That's all they do, fam. That's all they do.
But I think Oli, like what Fergie used to do, go and watch these players, man.
Go watch them, meet their mum.
Yeah, like do all of that good stuff.
Fam, the one signing that Oli should have had in the bag is that Dortmund, isn't it?
Oh gosh, yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts. That is.
I'm sure if you asked Oli if he wanted him, I'm sure. Like,
let's his last
honest
press conference, yeah, his last press conference, he was talking about it. It's like, yeah,
of course,
I've got good because he's talking about Marshall. Like, yeah, I've got good strikers that I've worked with. Obviously, the Norwegian, and I was thinking, surely Oli, like,
of course, come on, let's take away the Oli agenda. Let's be human beings for a minute. Of course, Oli wanted Haaland. Come on,
like, I agree.
Like, come on,
man. Right.
But no. Instead, we've got Martial, another luxury player. He's luxury, man. Good player, but luxury, man.
Obviously, a lot of Martial FC want to hear that.
I don't care. I like Martial, by the way. I always tell people, when I say these things, it's not I don't rate the player. I like Martial. I think he's a top player, but he's luxury. Understand what luxury means? Luxury means, yes, he's good, but he's not the cake. You see how Haaland, you see that he was on crud. He said he saw Mbappe score a hat-trick. He said, what? I need to do my thing. See that mindset? See that Bruno mindset? That Cavani mindset? That's the kind of mindset I need at my club.
You know what's crazy about Martial as well, yeah? Like, we say that he's a luxury player, but he is, like, you know, there's tiers of luxury player. Like, I personally believe Neymar is a luxury player. But Neymar's on crud.
Yeah, he wants to be...
When Neymar was chilling in Brazil, he still had defenders kneeling down, begging him not to. He's still an animal.
Has that yeah.
But that's what makes him not luxury, in my opinion.
But Martial will be like, I'm not hungry today.
But that's what makes them luxury players. For Martial, especially, he turns up when he wants to turn up. He says, today I want to play football. Another day, I don't know. I'm gonna have another issue with one of my baby mothers that I got pregnant at the age of 18. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like he just seems, and it makes me sad because I'm a big Martial fan. Like, listen, 2-3 seasons after, I was defending him like heck. One of my boys was like, this guy just runs into man. I'm like, nah, listen, this kid is a baller. But then the mindset is just not there.
It's like he doesn't want to be. Don't you want to be the star of the show? Like Neymar, like you said, Neymar, he can do all the trick, but he wants to be the main guy. Like, he wants to put on the show.
And he wants to win.
Exactly. Martial's like...
By any means, bro. By any means. Whether it's
he cries. He was crying. When he lost, he was crying. Can you imagine Martial crying if he lost?
Nah, he's
Can anyone of you imagine Martial crying if he lost?
Martial said this.
Yeah, same face, man.
Puta.
That's French, bro.
No,
he's French.
Martial said...
No, but he says it a lot. He says it a lot, though.
Puta every game.
Martial, he does. I see it every time.
He's Portuguese.
No, it's not Portuguese.
It's Portuguese.
No, it's French. No, puta.
No, puta is Spanish and Portuguese.
It's Spanish, but he probably can speak it, but he says it a lot, fam.
Bro,
every time.
He says it every game. Watch
it's
it.
Filele, and then
Okay, I don't know. Puta.
Nah, he definitely says puta, but I can see
he says it just watch his mouth every time.
Yeah, every time he misses a chance.
He's Portuguese, bro.
Probably.
His wife is Portuguese or Spanish or something. I don't know.
But maybe.
Harvey says it's Martial's attitude because apparently he has an attitude where it is what it is. Paso says you guys are second and Europa League favorites, guys. But I was in the last stream, yeah, and the Newcastle fans were like, I was like, would you take Oli in that? And then I was trying to defend Oli because it's true. We are second. Like,
wait, the Newcastle fans said they wouldn't take Oli.
Nah. Well, they hate Steve Bruce, yeah, but I said, yeah, you might as well take Oli. They're like, nah. But even then, I was thinking, come on, guys, but Oli, he's second. We're in the FA Cup quarterfinals. Obviously, we don't want to be in Europa League, but he's actually doing an all right job. Like, it's not like we're 10th like Arsenal. Like, it's not like we're in turmoil. Like, what do people expect from Oli? Let's be real. We're second, fam. Like, we should be. Obviously, the way the season's gone out, we obviously I thought we could win the league, but when you take a step back and look at where we are, it's good, fam. Like,
but isn't this what so you've not been listening to anything I've been saying for all these months? I've been saying take each game as it comes and let's see progress. That's all I want to see. Like I don't rate Ole like that, fam. You know what I mean? But I just feel
he's
like
doing all right.
The subconscious bias against him is just really, really strong.
Yeah,
because he's Ole, unfortunately. Like, but let's if we actually take away the fact that he's Ole, he hasn't got no history or no CV, and whatever. We can always pick out what managers do. We can pick out what Pep does. Pep's done a whole bunch of stupidness, right? He hasn't won Champions League since when? Why? By making dumb decisions, right? Jose made a whole bunch of dumb decisions. You could always pick out a manager for their decisions, right? If it doesn't go right. But for me, you can only really judge Ole based on what's happening now and what happens at the end of the season. That's it. And what's happened in the past is he's actually done all right. We finished third in his.
That's the thing, but it's
not the worst thing.
It's looking to the future. Like, I think he can just establish us as a top 4 team. And then we need to, not sack him, but we need to
look forward. But who is available?
That's the question.
My problem is we need someone who is a world-class manager and who is going to play a football that we like. Because we can bring in Joseph. I don't want another Joseph situation. That will make me sick. Right? And we need to continue spending money. We have to spend money, unfortunately. We have to. And when we spend money, I don't want us to spend us money recklessly. I think that's the issue. We spend money stupidly, recklessly. We need to go for players that we absolutely want and need. And obviously have the mindset to play for Man United. That's what we need to be doing. Not just, let's just look at some stats and then buy the players with the best stats. I think that's the issue. Like I said it to you guys, Jerry. I think Ferguson would have struggled in this era.
A lot of people said that.
He would have.
That's probably why he bounced, bro. I told you when he signed Van Persie.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I told about. You know, it's systems. Yes, I get that. I agree with systems, etc. But Ferguson would have struggled. He would have struggled because guess what? Football changed as soon as Abramovich bought Chelsea.
Fergie doubled Jose Mourinho's 4-3-3.
Yeah, but he was rattled. He was rattled, man. For 2 years, he was thinking, we ain't won the league in like 2 years.
Mourinho came to our league and said he's going to win the league by this many points.
Yeah, he said it, and he did it.
That's what I'm saying. And this is the best manager of all time.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Damn. That's what I'm saying. So as soon as money was pumped into football, everything changed. And where a lot of teams didn't do well, and I'm about to give you some investment, financial, or whatever, because it happens in the real world as well. When companies and teams don't innovate as the world is changing, they all fall behind, right? That's why where's AC Milan? Inter Milan.
They're coming back though.
Oh, well, they're not back. It's been like 10 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's like because they didn't see it coming up. Wow, so much money has been pumped into the system. Oh my gosh, we need to spend money, or we need to make money, and we need to buy players because guess what? Chelsea's coming with Jose Mourinho. He's spending big. City have done the same thing. They've come and they've spent big. So unless you're gonna do the same, you're gonna struggle. And that's why we had to buy Van Persie. If we didn't buy Van Persie that season, we would have not done. We would have finished 4th at least that season. I guarantee you.
Speaking of AC Milan, they got Inter on Sunday, which I'm excited to watch. There's 1 point at the top, 50 points to 49. Obviously,
I want to see Zlatan and Lukaku, bro.
It's gonna be mad, fam. I can't wait for that game. Honestly.
I say just swing, fam. You see,
it's gonna be bad, like to see who comes on top. But yeah, man, guys, we got Newcastle on Sunday. There's only like 14 games left of the season. Like blink, and the season's over. So it's gonna be hard, man. Obviously, Europa League. Glad that we got the 4 goals, so we can rest. And then obviously we got Chelsea next week as well. But yeah, man, we're going to wrap up there, guys. Just going to finish off with the predictions for Sunday's game. Going to start with you, Rick. What are you saying, man? Newcastle at home.
3-0.
Yes, because we should slap this team. We should. Newcastle are dead. Bro, I was on the stream, yeah.
Fam, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Sheffield, we're dead.
Yeah, that's true. They'll talk about Joe Linton and that. I was thinking, nah, surely we have
Fam,
to.
you don't forget the names. Like,
Joe Linton, yeah. He's probably the worst striker I've ever seen. He's so crap.
You say that, and Lindelof go make a mistake.
That's what I said in the stream. You probably score a header now with Lindelof at the back. But yeah, you're saying 3-0, Jax. What are you saying?
2-0.
2-0. Pastor says, have you seen United's net spend compared to the rest of the league? How much more money? Listen, if you got the money,
answer that.
Yeah, go
on. Spend wisely. So we spent dumbly. That's as simple as that.
Fam, we could have bought Liverpool squad times 2, bro.
Exactly.
We wouldn't have though, because Man United is always priced out, though, isn't it? Like, there's a premium for being Man United. So I think every player that we buy, we have to spend at least 10 million to 20 million more than any other team.
But this transfer strategy of ours is mad.
I told you this, Jerry. You disagreed at the time. I told you we should stop spending crazy.
No, but if we don't, we should just stop. Like, we have to keep going.
Yeah,
we have to.
Yeah, I think our scouting system is. Well, we said it already. It's been disgusting.
But yeah, what you saying 3-0? You're saying 2-0. I'm saying 3-1. I don't trust us to get a clean sheet. Like, this defense.
I think if we concede a goal, bro, I don't know if we win the game. I'm not gonna
I think that's what I want to say. That's why I'm going to go for a goal. If we need to withdraw 1-1.
We need to score the first goal. Going behind is long.
Early, bro. Early. We just score the first goal. Like first 15 minutes, bro.
Even then, even against Everton, we scored. It was 2-0 up. Like, people forget this, and we threw it away.
But Everton's a good side, man.
Bro. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Everton,
low block, man.
Yeah.
If they score the first goal, oh my god,
long. It's going to be a long 80, 90 minutes, whatever it is, when they score. But yeah, man, we need to score first. I hope we take our chances. As much as Jack says, obviously we said with the system, these players, fam. Rashford, the last game, is that Ollie's fault he missed them 2 chances, fam?
No, like, absolutely not.
He has to score them, like. So these players.
I think the first one was difficult, but the second one was a sitter.
That's what I said. I said first one, okay.
No. The second one,
he has to score. He has to score both. He has to.
The second one was a sitter. The second
what was the first one? Which one was the one he opened up his body to?
That was the first one.
The first one.
That's not easy. That one you have to focus on, get on target. Try and pick a corner. But
no, not that one. The first one when he's through on goal.
Yeah, the first one.
And a keeper safety.
Yeah, he's got to score that.
He has to score that one.
Yeah.
That one was kind of. I think the second one was easier.
The second one.
More time. You got more time to.
The second one was an open goal.
No, but the keeper safety, no.
Yeah, but listen, I think both of them. He has to score both of them. I'm sorry.
I'm being selfish. I'm being selfish. I'm thinking of it in myself. I don't. When I'm playing football, I don't like being the guy who meets the ball. If that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it.
You, bro. It's an open goal. It's been square to you, bro. Is that you know that goal you score on FIFA that everyone hates? What's it called again?
The sweaties.
The sweaty goal, bro.
Yeah, but should he have because he let it go across his body to hit with his right foot in it.
Yeah,
so maybe
he still should hit the back of the net, bro.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he should have hit it with his left, but obviously certain players ain't confident like that. Just to hit it in the goal.
I would have used my right still. I can't lie. I wouldn't have.
He used the step of his foot and he still hit the goalkeeper, bro. Not right or left.
Like, he didn't pick a corner. He just
thought just hit the target there.
Even his goal he scored, it was a good goal, but it could have gone a bit further away from the goalkeeper.
That was a good finish.
The keeper was like this close.
He could have gone a bit wider.
Yeah, he could have done a certain ball finish, like.
Yeah,
but
he doesn't bend it, you know. He doesn't curl it.
It just went under. I think under the keeper's arm.
I was just like,
he doesn't curl it.
You should have put a bit of height or a bit of more power.
I wasn't too convinced.
He still scored anyway. Shout out Rashford. Hopefully he bangs on Sunday.
My guy still.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap up there. Thank you for everyone that's been watching, leaving your comments. Make sure you smash the like button and the subscribe button. We'll be back straight. Actually, wait, will I be back after the game? I don't know yet because I might be busy. But I'll let you guys know. Make sure you follow us on that. Now, I might go on another stream. Obviously, Bob's will be talking, and I might go on his show and that. But obviously, I can't desert you. Though I'll still be here. Make sure you follow us on IG for all the updates when we post and when we go live. And yeah, man, let's hope Sunday night we'll be celebrating with a win. And let's secure that second place, man. Guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.